What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Nasty Nate channel. Today we got something kind of cool, something crazy. It's in this tiny little package right here. Literally costs like, I think like 13 bucks a piece. I got two Allison transmission spin-on filters and I bought the magnet. This is what I'm talking about right here. This little piece can save your Duramax transmission. They're probably in the Dodge transmissions and, you know, the Ford trans. I'm not sure. They're probably in most automatic transmissions, but I know for a fact they're in the Allison behind the Duramax, and that's what we're working on today. So stay tuned. Let me open these packages up, show you what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna show you how easy this is to do on your own. Before we get into this, go down to the link below to the Nasty Nate website and grab yourself the Nasty Nate Burning Money sticker. It's only a couple bucks. Help support the channel. I got some OG stickers and some Burning Money stickers up on the website. They probably won't last that long because I don't have a ton of them. Let's get to these filters. Let's open this thing up, see what we got. Let's do it. Yo guys, I just pulled the old filter off, got the new one in my hands. I just cannot believe what I just found. I mean, this is absurd. This is absolutely insane. Bought this truck from a dealership in Florida, and you just have to stay tuned to see what I just found in this. I mean, it's exactly what I expected, but I don't know if I actually expected it. I mean, it's just crazy. So stay tuned, see this. You do not want this to happen to you. Make sure you do this right when you buy your truck. Don't have the Nasty Nate knife today. Got too dull. Got a buddy that gave me a new one, so shout out to him. Here we go with the magnet. If we can get this open. So that is what our new magnet is gonna look like. You shouldn't have to buy one of these. This should already be in your truck. If it's not, that's a huge problem. I just bought a new one because, one, I didn't really know if there was one in my truck or not. And I wanted to show you guys exactly what it was. It's only like a couple bucks. So I got the 2-pack actually on eBay. You can buy these OEM Allison filters from eBay, literally like 10 to 15 bucks a piece. That's all it is. Tiny little Allison 1000 filter. This is going to be the same filter for your 01 to 010 Duramax. Newer ones, I'm not sure. We'll have to Google that, but stay tuned. Let's throw this on the truck. All right, guys. You're going to want to go to the driver's side. This is the front drive shaft. Right next to it, it'll usually be a red filter. I don't think this is a factory Allison filter because it's a little longer, but should just be hand tight, and you're not going to lose a ton of fluid. But I did put some cardboard under here. You won't need a drain pan, but cardboard is probably going to be your friend so you don't stain the driveway. And just unscrew it like an oil filter. So like I said, you're gonna have some fluid that drips out of here. It's not gonna be a big deal. It's not gonna be a ton of fluid. I'm gonna grab some rags so I can wipe this up and get a better grip on it. But basically, we're just gonna take this one off, put the new filter on, and we're good. We don't need to add fluid. We can check it after to make sure. So I actually just put a bunch of rags down. I guess a drain pan wouldn't hurt too bad, but this thing stopped dripping. We can now undo it, and then I'll show you where the magnet should be. So hopefully we can catch some of this. And it will either be way up there, which I do not see. So hopefully it's in this filter. I'm gonna crawl out of the truck and dump this filter out and show you. Well guys, sometimes the magnet gets stuck right up there, which is fine. You just want to make sure it's there when you put it back. Or it can get stuck on your filter, which is very easy to kind of oversee and just throw away. That's why I bought a new one. And I'm actually super surprised about what I found on my truck, and I'm going to show you right now. So guys, this is the new filter, Allison OEM filter. This looks like some kind of Chinese or aftermarket filter, whatever. This is how I pulled it off of my truck. No magnet in there. There should have been a magnet right here or stuck on the truck, just like I just showed you. So I'm really glad I bought this magnet right here, because this has to go in your filter like this when you put it back on your truck. Absolute must. You have to have this magnet in your transmission for it to be doing its job. This is going to pull out any metal shavings, contaminants, whatever from your trans. If you don't have this in there, you could have metal shavings flushing around through your transmission, and that is just going to ruin a lot of things in your trans. So, you know, this kind of sucks on my part. I bought this truck with 165-ish on it. It's got about 190 on it now. I never really fully understood, you know, the intervals to do this filter. It's called the spin-on filter for your Allison. Basically, they recommend you do this filter every 10 to 15,000 miles. So I was, you know, 5 to 10 to 15,000 miles overdue on this filter, and there was no magnet in there. So this could have been catastrophic for this truck. I mean, the trans could have been dropped out on the highway for all I know. Anyway, we're going to install this right now, and I'll show you just how easy it is, how much you want to tighten this thing, and how we put the magnet on. So let's do it. So how you want to put your magnet on, what you're going to do is just put it right over the threads on your filter. All right, like I said, just get some fluid on this rubber seal, maybe on these threads. Just like an oil filter, we want to be able to get this thing back off when we need to. Hopefully sooner than 20,000 miles. All right, I'm going to wipe my hands off so I can actually tighten this thing on. So what you're going to do, stick it up there. Obviously have your magnet on there. Get it so it can thread on. And then we'll get it until it stops. So right about here. And then you're going to want to do one full turn. So we see the Allison around here. Any tighter than that and it's going to be too tight. It'll still seal fine, but you're going to have a pain getting it off later. So we'll do one full turn and it starts to get tight, and we'll show, you know, the Allison right there, so when someone gets under there they can see, oh, it's an OEM filter. All right, that's all there is to it. By the way, while I'm under here, I want to show you, I sprayed this before the winter. Don't really drive it in the winter too much, but yeah, sprayed it with fluid film, and man, this stuff is still really oily. Got a little dirty. Obviously, oil is going to collect dirt, but this stuff is still clean as it was brand new. Just wanted to show you guys that it is cost effective to buy two. Look, now I have an extra one for 10,000 more miles, so I will throw that in my truck. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped anybody with a Duramax, or really any automatic transmission. Not sure that every automatic has a spin-on filter like this, but just remember, when you are buying a diesel truck, either check that out or right after you buy it, please check that filter. Make sure there is a magnet in your filter. I cannot believe this happened to me. Of course, I mean, why would it not? But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this helped you. If there are any questions, throw them right down there in the comments. I always get to every comment, and unless it's ignorant or something crazy, you know, whatever. Sometimes I like to have fun, but a little too much sometimes. But stay tuned to Nasty Nate. We'll catch you in the next one.